Aqua gang. What it do, you guys? You already know it's your girl, Empress 777 up in this thing. What's up, you guys? I am so happy to be here. Okay. I'm super excited about this reading. Okay, I'm gonna try to have a little bit of chill. I'm gonna try. Holy angels and spirit guys, give us exactly what we need to know in regards to my Aquarius gang, my Aquarius sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. This is a new love message, you guys. This is for those of you looking to go towards new love or dealing with a newer connection, a connection on the newer side. It's also general, so use your intuition, your own discernment, and your spirit guides in order to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, and the rest leave for whoever it's here for. Okay, that's how this goes. Now, no matter which part, okay, is going to resonate with you or not, it's hot, okay? It's hot, it's steamy, it's fiery, it's passionate, it's exciting, it's exhilarating. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. I could go on and on. You're gonna like this one, okay? Or you already are taking a liking. You already are taking a liking to this one. Now, there is just one slight warning, just one. Let's get it out of the way for now. Okay, you like, girl, what? Before I go any deeper, please click the like button, guys, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. Do not get got on Instagram. Somebody is impersonating me. I am not doing personal readings at this time. Y'all all know, who have been here for a while, you know that I will let you know on here. I will announce that on here. Don't get got, okay? When I start that back up, I will let you guys know directly from my mouth. Okay. Now, first card out, a fiery climax approaches. Okay, full moon in Aries. For some of you, this could be an Aries that you are currently dealing with, or they are embodying a lot of Aries energy, which I quite like. I feel like this is an energy that's going to get you outside of your shell. It's very outside of the box. It's kind of explosive. The only warning that I was getting, it's exciting, yes, but it's also giving that feeling of when you get to the very tippy top of the roller coaster and you're having the time of your life. You know, you done had a couple funnel cakes, you done had a couple Slurpees, you done had some Dippin' Dots, and that shit about to drop in your whole stomach, feel like it's about to fall out of that mother. That's what it's giving, okay? It's giving both the excitement and the scared as shitness. You gotta chill. You gotta relax, okay? Because the very second card out was it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So there's some scorpionic energy that you are needing to embody. It's very transformative. Scorpio is definitely the sign of the death card. So death is all about transformation. It's all about new beginnings. It's all about the new. And that is very poignant for this new love reading or this new connection reading. This is somebody who is embodying the traits that are necessary for you to also embody the new version of yourself. They support that. This connection supports who you're becoming. It supports where you're going. It kind of supports the trajectory on a subconscious level that you might have for yourself, because this transformation does entail some changes that you don't even recognize are coming towards you. For some of you, that could look like major life changes, such as moving or a new career choice or something to that effect, but you don't quite see that happening just yet. This person is here for a reason. So it's definitely giving fated connection. This could be a very inspiring connection to get you in alignment with where the universe is trying to take you or trying to lead you, okay? The things that you state that you want, I do feel like this person being on your path is for a reason. And so that's why I really like it. It's both fun and functional. Fun and functional. That's it. That's the name of the game, baby, okay? The last card that we had come out during the pre-shuffle was Show the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. So there's something about this connection, baby, that you are able to embody your full self, full blown. You don't have to dim your light. You don't have to humble yourself. You don't have to dumb yourself down. You don't have to make other people feel comfortable in order for them to shine. Like you could truly be your smart, authentic, fine as fuck self. And this person is just sopping it up. They need some more biscuits. They want to sop it all up, baby. Okay, so you are really, really showing you're showing out. You're showing up and showing out. I feel like your authentic self is what's really guiding this connection. Is what's really allowing the both of you to fully get to know one another and fully engulf yourselves with the beauty that is this connection. So the fun part is, of course, the excitement that this person possesses. They also deem you to be somebody that they can have a lot of fun with. they see parts of you that you possibly don't see within yourself. Okay. Full moon in Aquarius. So there is definitely something about the real version of you that's also changing this person. It's a very transformative connection, but it's transformation in the best ways possible, because I feel like the both of you can share the notion that you went through all the bullshit already, that by the time you get with one another and connect with each other, you are at the beginning processes of fully, like I said, embodying and stepping into the shoes of your new self after transformation. So it is still transformative, but it's the latter parts of transformation. It's like you had to have the upheaval, you had to have the muck, and now you have bulldozed all of that shit away. You're starting out with clean foundation, a clean slate, and you're both at the same juncture while doing that. So it is very exciting. It's an exciting time for both you and them. This person does get quite excited when they're around you. They may be a lot to other people, but I feel like there's something about this person's excitement, their outgoingness. They are very extroverted. They may talk very loud. They may talk very fast. It captures you, right? Like, it's just like you can't turn away from it, right? So you can't not look at it. You can't not listen to it. I also get a very comedic sort of characteristic about this person as well. Like, they may be a bit of a comedian and they don't even realize it. It's like dry comedy, right? So it's like the sarcasm along with a little bit of wit, and it's kind of dry, but it's also very hysterical because they don't realize that they're funny, right? It's that sort of thing. This person may feel like they can be their entire self around you as well. So that's a phrasing to listen out for if you haven't already met this person. And even if you have, this is how you're going to know who I'm talking about, or a portion of how you will know who I'm talking about, is they will state to you that they've never had someone that they were romantically attracted to or dating that they felt like they could actually just be their comfortable self, right? They feel like letting their hair down is just very organic. It's very easy. Yeah. They have totally unsubscribed to the notion that relationships are supposed to be work. This feels very easy and organic. You may also have adopted that same notion that relationships are not supposed to be work. Shit, I already have to work to do adult shit, right? Relationships are supposed to be the cherry on the top. It's not supposed to stress you the fuck out. So that might be a conversation that the both of you have as well, especially with, in reference to this, it's time to release negativity card. You both may have had a certain theory about relationships and what it entails to build one and keep one together. And it definitely had a negative perspective in the past where you did feel like you had to do more. You felt like relationships are supposed to have their ebbs, ebbs and flow, their valleys, right? Not just peaks, but what the two of you were dealing with in the past is not normal, right? Like, it's not the normal ebbs and flows of relationships or the normal peaks and valleys. Y'all was dealing with some toxic ass negative shit, and let's just call a thing a thing. So you've both transformed from that, and you may even have a conversation about how the real version of you is now appearing after all of this time. Are you feeling like your true authentic self after being in connections and in areas of your life and spaces of your life where you felt like you had to hide yourself? Okay, this person will also share that sentiment. So that's very, very beautiful. So next we have our chalice. All right. So feminine, unity, emotions, right? So I feel like even it doesn't matter what you identify as or what they identify as. This is a connection that allows the two of you to be vulnerable, right? That's about emotions and coming together and getting on one accord and feeling comfortable enough to be transparent with a person. So comfortable that you don't feel like they will use it against you. There is a sense of trust that grows quite quickly between you and this person, even if it doesn't lead into a relationship, because I feel like for the both of you, you're kind of wanting to take that at a slower pace, but you are opening up on a different level faster than what you would have in the past. I feel like they are also feeling the same way. This person definitely likes how soft you are. If you are identifying as a feminine, and if you are identifying as mostly a masculine, this person likes how soft you are with them, right? They feel like the world gets the hard exterior and they feel like they get the softness or the soft version of you, or they may feel like you do have a softer side to you. Even if you do identify with feminine energy mostly, you may have felt hardened by life. You may have felt hardened by your past connections. Like you have to wear this armor, right? Artillery, in order to engage with certain people or in order to engage with new people who have not built your trust. Well, this person is kind of melting that artillery away. They're melting the armor quite quickly. And your intuition is what you're really tapping into, the both of you, to allow the two of you to notice each other and recognize that it's safe, right? It's a safe place. It's a safe place for you to land. It's a safe place for you to be open and honest and transparent, as I stated. So that's really beautiful as well. So there's something about you that this person does recognize. So it doesn't matter if you identify as a feminine or a masculine. Again, let me reiterate that. This person will either view you as someone who identifies as mostly masculine, but they have had the privilege, right? They do view it as a privilege and as a gift to see your softer side. And if you identify as mostly feminine, they still view that armor, right? That harder exterior, how you have to be a bitch, right? Like you gotta be like that because people will fuck you over and people have fucked you over and all of the things. But they feel like they were privileged enough to see past, for you, they were privileged enough that you allowed them to see past that you're allowing them to see a different side, a side that not everybody else gets to see. It's a gift, right? In their eyes. So they're viewing it correctly. There's also something about you that they also feel that they can be that way as well. So this person may feel like you opened up first and that make them feel comfortable with opening up as well. So it's just like this beautiful unifying energy that I feel like neither one of you have had in romantic connections, which is very sad, you know, on some instances, right? Maybe you had to go through the fire in order to get here, right? This is the climax now. So this actually feels good. It feels good to release. It feels good to share. It feels good to feel safe. It feels good to have partnership with someone where you can do that. That is shared, that's mirrored between the two of you. So then we have Raven. Yeah, so it's a very inspirational and inspiring connection. I do feel like you may not have even noticed that you were holding so much in, and vice versa, them as well. It's like the both of you recognize in one another how you've been gifted with a safe place that you've never really had before, okay? Even in reference to family. Okay, so for some of you, not even family, you weren't even able to open up to family, or you were made to feel as though your emotions were not important, right? Because I feel like Aquarians, and I'm an Aquarius too, so I feel like I can really speak to the notion of the embodiment of Aquarian energy, right? No matter what your other placements are in your chart. We get a bit of a bad rap, as if we don't have emotions, as if we don't have feelings, as if, you know, that armor or that hard exterior is the totality of who we are when we are multifaceted individuals and beings, right? And so we can compartmentalize, okay? So we don't feel safe with pouring out our everything to everybody. Not everybody is deserving of that, fuck that, right? And so I feel like if you are resonating with this message, you have hardened yourself because when you did open up, it was either used against you or it was like looked at as if it didn't matter. So I'm definitely sending you a lot of love and light. And this is a safe place for you to share. This person is going to be not only a lot of fun, so there is a good balance between excitement, adventure, right? Experiencing life, okay? Life experiences. This person is opening you up to like new life experiences, as are you. So the two of you might be like total opposites in certain ways that you think, not in a toxic way, in a complimentary way. So this person brings things to the table that you would have never thought of, and vice versa. You bring things to the table that they would have never thought of, and it really is creating this beautiful like synergy, okay? And it's very inspirational, okay? So I feel like the two of you will both be able to lean on one another in a very healthy manner. You're not completing each other. You are two totally completed individuals, and when you get together, it's creating this very beautiful gumbo, like I'm saying, like, okay, just like a mix of everything, baby, okay? See, like Oak Moon, we have Fortune. So there's a strength within the two of you when you meet one another where this can last, okay? Because the both of you are whole. Like I said, you have gone through the fire, okay? And now this is time to reap the beauty for your ashes, okay? It's been a long time coming is what they're stating in reference to this Oak Moon card. So this is a connection that might not take you by surprise, but it is one that you might feel the need to want to like hold your breath, but don't do that. Okay, release negativity. Yeah, Allow that full transformative energy to infiltrate you, and then you'll recognize that this person aligns with the new version of yourself. Okay, the two of you complement one another in the best ways, in opposing ways. So I really like this for you. I feel like this is a connection in which you can grow. Okay, unlike the past. So we have Thunder Moon. Yeah, fast change, restless, and creativity. There's something extremely creative and artistic about the connection that you have with this person. You may both be artists, or this person might be an artist, or they may view you as a work of art. Okay, so just take it as it resonates, sort of like a muse, especially with inspiration being here. This person may feel like, you know, after they speak to you, they get this boost of creativity, this creative, they feel like you might be creative luck. So this person might have been in a bit of a rut after their transformation and trying to figure out life or what their next steps are going to be or what they're going to do. And just one conversation with you has kind of enlightened them, emboldened them to want to go towards something that they never even really thought about. And it is because you don't think like they think. You're able to bring a different perspective. You're able to bring a different solution to where they're like, you're a fucking genius, right? Like, and vice versa. So it's a very mirrored connection, right? We have soulmates, so that makes sense, okay? It says soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. This is why I kept hearing that it's fated. This is contractual for the two of you to meet one another at this juncture on your path, right after transformation. You are completely healed. Like I said, two healed individuals, two whole individuals, and now you're moving down your path towards your life's purpose. There may be a bit of silence before you meet this person. So the two of you might be mirroring one another in that instance, to where you also feel like, okay, now what? Like, I'm not heartbroken anymore. I have everything that I need. I'm changing. I know that I want more, but how the fuck do I get that? How do I get there? This seems like a catalyst, okay? And it's going to be important for you to release negativity, because in the past, having relationships kind of slowed you down, and that's not what we're dealing with here. This is a relationship that you were fated to have, okay? So what else are you needing to know? So we have the Grim Reaper, right? Like, the past is over. You've already transformed, okay? It says that relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So this is a life transforming connection, you guys, all right? We have Cupid's arrow. What does it say? Have faith, love is coming. And that's for those of you who are going through that silence period at this juncture. If you've already met this person, then your silence period is over. So only take it if it resonates. There will be a time of stillness where it feels like nothing is happening, where it feels like your manifestations might not be coming, where it feels like, no, you know, where's my love interest? Like, I've done the work. Like, what now? What now? What now? I want change. I want money. I want love. I want to live. Like, I want to thrive. I want to grow. I want to evolve. Like, what, right? And if you are going through this silence, at this juncture where everything just feels quiet in your life, just because you don't see anything happening, or just because you can't feel or hear anything happening, you are spiritual because you're here with me. So you must believe that things are going on in the cosmos. Things are going on behind the scenes, okay? Even if you don't have direct access to see it. So you need to have faith and be open, okay? Be open to new directions. Be flexible to changes that might be coming, because there are some changes that are coming quite swiftly, okay, is what it said. A fiery climax. So it does appear that there's a time of silence, and then boom, you meet this person, and then like 2 weeks later, it's like, I think I found my person. Now, I don't feel like neither one of you are gonna say that to each other. Neither one of you are gonna do shit about it, and neither one of you are supposed to do either of those things. This is a journey that you need to enjoy. Don't think about the end game. Don't think about the results. Don't think about how this is going to turn out. Don't try to control it. Just like, let it be. It's going to move organically the way that it is supposed to, and your intuition is going to let you know, okay? We have addiction in the reverse. So some of you may have struggled with codependency issues or lack thereof. This is about, what they're stating is that this is about attachment styles. So please Google that. They have tests on Google and stuff where you could take your attachment style test to see what you resonate with. But I guess an example would be the, I don't know the attachment styles. I don't want to get into that. But I feel like you have healed from that. Both you and this person have both healed from some not so healthy attachment styles in relationships, which had gotten you in some bullshit, right? Gotten you in some trouble in the past. And now it's time to elevate beyond that. This is why you do feel comfortable expressing your emotions and your feelings to this person. Now, let's see. Give me a little bit more here, Spirit. Give me a little bit more. What do we have to say about this person? What's that smell? A level up. So a lot of you are being gifted multiple. And by the multiple, okay, 100-fold return is what I'm hearing. So that does feel like a leveling up in life in general. So a lot of things are getting ready to change. But before that, you may have to release some things, right? Before you get this big surgence of abundance, there may be a time of release, which it says release negativity here. So whether that be your thought patterns, whether that be actual people in your life, right, that you have to distance yourself from, whether that be a job, whether that be a certain way of, just doing things, habits, whatever it is, please release it, because this needs space to come in, this leveling up. And I do feel like this person is also a part of that level up. Okay. There might be a little bit of hesitation here, which is in this Cupid's arrow card. And that's okay. Validate your feelings. Be aware, right, of the things that give you pause, of the things that make you want to clam up in this connection or in this relationship, because that's what's going to let you know what's still unhealed. And addressing that, tackling that early on will allow for you to have progress and move forward and evolve at a more rapid pace. It will move things along quicker. I never like to say that if you don't do something, or if you do something, then you'll mess up your opportunity, because that's never the case. Everything in your life is fated, right? Everything is planned out. It's just a matter of how long it takes to get it. Okay. So this is on your path. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. How long will it take? Yeah, that determines how long it takes you to clean up whatever muck is still there. And you recognize the emotional muck, the mental muck, the things that are holding you back by being aware of your triggers, right? When you are being triggered, or when you are behaving in a certain manner that you know is out of pattern with who you are now, or out of alignment with your frequency. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a nugget there for you. But I do feel like this person also feels like they've leveled up once they met you. Like there's something about this connection that allows the both of you to see the beauty of life in general, which also creates this alchemic energy. So everything you're touching turns to gold. So it's almost a sentiment as this person feels like after they met you, then everything else started to flourish and grow, right? Like they were watering a meaningless garden until they met you, and then when they met you, they got all kind of sunflowers, they got all kind of roses, lilies, calla lilies, butterflies, unicorns. Oh my, right? It's just like a beautiful cornucopia is what they're calling it. Okay. I could never find another you. Yes, this person does view you as somewhat of a muse, you guys. Okay. I do feel like areas in their life start to take off. So for an example, this person might have been struggling with whatever career choice they have made, or whatever they do for work. Okay. Sort of like a block. All right, so either a writer's block or artist block. Maybe they make music or something like that. They just haven't been able to write poetry or whatever they do. If they work in a corporate office, and they've just been in kind of a rut, so haven't really gone towards any promotions or feel enthused or inspired to move forward. But you showing up has been this inspiration, this burst, right, of energy, this burst of inspiring thought and action. And it's just like, you really are changing shit, and you don't recognize what you're changing, right? You're not going to work with them, so you don't know how the fuck things are actually changing on a soul level. That's why they are excelling in areas that you have absolutely nothing to do with, but everything to do with. So with soulmates here, okay? So we have consistent. I like this. So this Thunder Moon card does state that there will be fast changes. That does depend, like I said, on you and them, on both of you, recognizing the things that you still need to heal, or the things that are still unhealed. There may be a little bit of restlessness, because it does feel too good to be true at times. Please just recognize the consistency within this person, and their actions and their words aligning and adding up. That's going to allow for you to release any negative thoughts that you might be having pertaining to this connection. Okay. It says, brace yourself. You might fall hard as fuck. Exactly. Both of you going head first into the love shack. You're like, girl, what? Yes, baby. Yes. Full throttle. Okay. There's an extreme amount of attraction here, but I feel like the both of you it's deeper than that, if I can say that. Yeah, there's something way deeper here. Do I take this one yet? They said no. Okay, we have okay boomer. So out of touch, right? Closed-mindedness, thinking about the older people or resisting change should be out of the window. And this will move very smoothly. This will move very quickly. This will move and flow very beautifully, in fact. I feel like you're getting ready to have some major life changes based on this connection, but that all has to do with your own growth, your own healing, your own pace. Don't force anything either. Okay, this person has things that they need to heal as well. The both of you are going to be catalysts to soft healing is what is being said. So what does that mean? That means, like I said, you've already gone through the fire. Okay, so you've gone through the toughest of times. So even the lessons and the healing that you still have to learn, they're not karmic. Okay, this is a soulmate, not a karmic soulmate. So the lessons that the two of you will learn together are coming in very soft and with lots of love. Okay, yeah, didn't I say that phrase earlier? A soft place to land. So yeah, you're falling, but there is a soft place to land. Okay, and there's a support there as well in this partnership, in which when things do get tough or overwhelming, the two of you do have one another to confide in. Okay, so it is a lesson that you have to learn, and there will be some uncomfortability, but there is also a very huge difference from the lessons that you will be learning now in this softer era of your life, whether you are a feminine, a divine feminine, or a divine masculine. It doesn't matter. Your tougher lessons and time is over. And the same goes for this person. The two of you have a lot of mirroring energies, okay? So let's get a few tarot, and then I'm going to go over to the extended, of course, where I really want to dig in over there, okay? I got some things that I want to know for myself. I love y'all. I need to protect you. I got some things that I want to know for myself. So we have the 8 of Wands. This is where the attraction will stem from on your end. You like that this person can keep up with you, and you like that this person is a go-getter. They are an initiator. They are an action-based person. So you don't have to wait around too long after they say something to recognize that they're actually doing it, or that to recognize that the actions are actually matching the words, because this person will say something and then 2 minutes later they're actually doing it. Doesn't matter how big the thing is or how little the thing is. When this person says that they're going to do it, they actually do it. And that's something that you will recognize. That's something that will really speak to you. That's something that is sexy as fuck to you. This person is showing up on just a different level. They will have you thinking. Okay? They're going to have you thinking. This is the attraction that this person kind of feels on their end, however, okay? The Queen of Swords. So this is you showing up, Jen. It doesn't matter. Queen and King of Swords is definitely very intellectual, very head over heart, very smart. You're a smart cookie is what I heard. What? Yeah, they definitely admire your brain, the way that you think, but they also admire your choosy behavior. They admire, so they both are empathetic towards that armor that you wear, as well as very attracted to it. They like that not just anybody can get in there. They like that there's a side of you that nobody else knows, and that some people will never know, right? There's something very alluring and very attractive about that. They actually would like to embody that themselves. I'm definitely hearing, teach me all your ways. Oh, wise Aquarius, teach me how to cut these motherfuckers off cold turkey. Like, where did you get these knives? Okay. Did you source them? Did you source these knives from Italy? Where did you get them from? How do you just get these clean, smooth cuts without thinking twice? You like I am thinking. Not twice, but I am thinking. Okay, I thought about it before I even cut them. And they're like, please teach me. We need a workbook. We need a guidance book, okay? How to be a bad bitch, how to be a bad dude, okay? Tap into your Aquarian energy for dummies. They want that. Okay. So what is their background looking like? So we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is what their background potentially would have consisted of. We have the Hermit. Okay. And we have the Page of Pentacles. All right. So this person may have grown up I wouldn't say in poverty or impoverished, but there may not have been a lot to spread around. They definitely felt like they had to build the entirety of their wealth or what they have, so they didn't have a large support system. That might be something that they discuss with you, or that could be a way to tap into who I'm talking about. With the Hermit card here, this is somebody who is known to be a loner. They actually like their alone time. That might be something that the two of you have in common, and it could also be why the relationship works so well, because you're both very attractive, very charismatic. People are magnetically attracted to you, and you may also get exhausted, right? Being around people a lot and all the time. So you are very choosy about that. This person is the same way. So they're able to respect your space. They're able to respect when you need to take time alone. This person actually likes the time that the two of you would spend apart, because then getting back together is all the more climactic. All right. I feel like this person may have been like the oldest in their family, with the pentacles showing up in reference to their past. And this almost looks like a child. I don't think it is, but it gives some remnants of a kid, right? Sitting alone. They may have been home alone a lot. So they may have had parents that were always trying to build something for the family. So they worked a lot. So this person spent a lot of time alone. For some of you, this might be someone who was an only child. The both of you may be only children. Only take that if it resonates. But I'm getting that they were either the only child and they had to be responsible, or they were the oldest child and they had to be very responsible, with these pentacles showing up here. So taking care of children, taking care of their younger siblings or their cousins, or coming home to feed themselves, sort of that sort of notion. So this person had to learn how to be very responsible at a very, 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 very young age. And that both benefited them and hindered them in their journey through transformative energy. This could also be why they're so much fun now. So this person may have worked their whole life. They may have early retirement that they're working towards, because they just want to travel for the rest of their life. They don't want to be like their parents. They don't want to be like the people in their past, who were always like, they respect the grind. They respect what their ancestors did, what the people who raised them did, if they had people in their life. Because for some of you, this could be someone who was adopted or who did not have a family unit. Regardless, they respect their past, but they also don't want to repeat that shit in their future. Okay. They're very, very adamant about that. This person might be extremely not a workaholic, but they probably were a workaholic at a very young age. So this would be somebody who had like a job as a teenager. Like as soon as they could get a worker's permit, 13 years old, 14 years old, they had a job, and then they never not had a job after that. Very, 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 very responsible. That might have been a part of their transformative journey. For some of you, you could relate to that. Having to work, having to pull it out of the mud, literally, right? That's what this card looks like to me. Seven of Pentacles is about what you invest in. It is about what you go after, what your goals are, what it is that you want out of life, what you value, but not having any support in order to garner that. So you literally have to pull it out of the mud. Pulling it out of the mud. That notion feels like hard work, right? Work and labor, blood, sweat, and tears to get to what you have now. So the both of you are going to be able to notice that within one another and your pasts and how you view life now in general. And now it's time to coast is what I'm hearing. It's time to let the top back, right? Let that top down. Did somebody just get a convertible? I'm hearing let that top back. Or do you want a convertible? Is that your dream car? Something to that notion. This person may drive a convertible. There's definitely a convertible in my vision right now. Letting that top back, letting your hair out. Don't put it in no ponytail, okay? Tell your girl, don't put it in no ponytail. Let that thing fly, baby. Just let it fly. Let it blow in the wind. Okay, let your fresh boosty fade blow in the wind, bitch. All right, blast your music. It's time to relax. This is a connection that will support relaxation. Not that you don't have to work anymore, but I feel like I just keep hearing the notion that the hard work is over. So you are getting ready to reach a climax in multiple areas of your life. Your financial goals are definitely right here for the grasping, as well as your partnership, right? Your romantic connection, the goal that you have for yourself in reference to that is also here for the taking. So let's go ahead and dip right into the extended. I'm already 35 minutes into this reading. I'll be running my fucking mouth. I think the extended gonna be longer than that, but I don't care. I don't care because I'm nosy and I need to know certain things. So let's see, what is a specific quality? What's another quality that spirit, your spirit guides, the divine, can point out to signify who this person is that I'm talking about, just in case you are dating multiple people or just in case you have not met this person yet. All right, I also want to know, what is one thing that their ex would say about them? I'm nosy. I want to know. What would their ex say specifically about them to you if you could have a conversation with them? This is so that you will know if there's something that you will not be able to see in the beginning prior to investing. Okay, this is about protection of your heart, protection of your healing. Let's also see why they are single according to them and according to the divine. All right, we need the truth. What are they truly looking for in partnership? That'll allow us to see if this is truly a compatible match. Even though it feels that way, I want to make sure no stone is left unturned. Okay, so what do they actually look for in a partner? And does that conflict with what you're looking for, right? Will this actually work before you place your time, your pentacles, and your energy into this? Let's see what that chemistry is like between you and this person in and out of the bedroom. You like, girl, why you want to be looking up in my bedroom? Because I'm nosy, Rosie. I want to know. Okay. Let's also see, when will you most likely meet this person? I will look at specific time frames. So we will look at, if you have not already met this person, when will you? And if you have already met this person, when is it moving? Okay. When can you expect for things to go to the next level of higher commitment, right? The higher level of commitment, the next level of things. What would investing into a life with this person look like exactly for you, so that you can decide if that is something that you will deal with, so that you can decide if that is something that you actually want. I also want to tap into, what is one toxic trait you need to know about this person? Yeah, no stones left unturned on this side. What is one toxic trait that you need to be aware of, so that you can decide if that's a deal breaker for you or not? Okay, what's toxic to one person might not be as toxic to another person. Everybody's gonna be different. Okay, so I will look into that, and then you can decide, okay? And then let's see what is the most likely outcome of this connection. Is union in the future for you and this individual? Is this going all the way, okay? What is the longevity looking like? Because free will is at play, so you don't have to necessarily choose this person. I just want to know, all right? And then we'll get advice from your spirit guides on how you can navigate this next cycle and assure that the manifestations of your heart's desires are coming in full steam ahead, the fastest that they can possibly come and materialize in your face, okay? And lastly, I wasn't going to do this, but I'll go ahead and throw this in for a little bonus. We'll have an Ask the Universe read. I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions to your spirit guides in the divine, but I have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, click that like button as well as the subscribe button. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.